All right. It appears that I am live, and that means that it must be Friday. So, hey, welcome to the Friday stream. I'm going to pour a beer. There's a cat here who already wants to say hi. It's as if she knows. Come here. I know, I didn't put your name. This is Eclipse the cat. She hates being held, but she came over here and meowed at me, so that's what she wants, is to be held. I've also got Kallaloo the Doggo over here. She's actually under my feet right now, and I will have her up here probably on my lap soon, because she is a lap dog, despite the fact that she's like 40 pounds. So, hey, Dapper Man, welcome, welcome. Jessica, Oliver, howdy. Hello, hello. Whoa, that kind of went a little bit everywhere. I hate it when you open a beer and it explodes. Alright, maybe it just went on me. In that case, that's okay. Why are you here? I don't know, Daniel. Why are you here? Alright. Today's beer of choice is Cream. Cappuccino rules everything around me, which is a donut-infused cappuccino milk stout. I've only had one of these. It's a little bit crazy, but it does taste awesome. I don't know how the hell you infuse something with donuts. But also I don't care because it tastes good. Jesse Justice, welcome. Melanie, howdy. Sandra, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Whoa. If I go slow enough, I can do this. Boom. Perfect. Look at that stuff. Whoa. All right. Full. Cool. Let's see. I can give you a hand of Wu-Tang influenced beer. Yeah, Wu-Tang or Korn also did a cream, or a version of cream. Yeah, yes. Let's see. Did I know that Ronald Reagan's Mont Blanc rollerball is on sale for $100,000? That seems like an awful lot. No bell ringing? I don't know what that means. Very impressive, satisfying. Got your haircut. That's true. I did get my haircut. I got it cut aggressively. So, yeah. Well, yeah, almost all of them. Pretty much all of them. Yeah, I went very, very short. It's summer. I figured I'd try it out. Eventually, I'm going to have to do this all the time because I'm going bald, and that's just what I'm going to look like. So I wanted to see if I had a really ridiculous head instead of just a regular old ridiculous head. So, you know, seems like it went okay. Issue with the C74 just needed a thorough cleaning. Well, good. I'm glad you got that figured out. Those are great pens. I like them a lot. Oh, notification, huh? Yeah, weird. I don't know. Did you click the bell? Because that should do it. I don't know. Hola, Audrey Madison. Strange seeing you here. Cut out to last the summer. I don't know. I've got another appointment in like a month. My hair, what is left of it, grows mighty fast. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Matt, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. You hit the bell, huh? I don't have to tell you. I don't know why it wouldn't. I even set like a reminder thing for like a countdown. I can't control what this YouTube thing here does. I don't know how it goes, man. Nobody calls me Mikey there, JCOT. Tisk tisk. Thanks for tweeting this out. Turn off YouTube notifications. Oh, well, I'm glad I tried that. I've never actually tried the YouTube thing before, but there's actually a button over here on this that'll send it to Twitter. I've got Facebook sandboxed, so I won't do Facebook. I see that myself, but whatever. Oh, your channel is officially up, called The Pendant. That's a fun name. Let me write this down. Is that on YouTube, I guess? The Pendant. D-I-T? Right on. I will check out your thing. Lemmy 2000. Enjoy. Nice. I silently drink and forget it sometimes. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. I know that international it's tough to get on here internationally, but that's the way it goes. Currently, Callaloo the floof that I promised is cowering underneath my chair here at my desk. It's raining out pretty hard, and it's something you're Indian and pundit. Pundit? I thought it was because you're a pen pundit. Pundit, but cool. Yeah, I like it. It's good. I like it. So she'll probably be on my lap soonish, but there's thunder outside, and this dog is afraid of thunder. So, you know. Yeah. All right, so how's it going out there in YouTube land? You'll have a good week. What'd you bring? What do you got for me? Ooh. Yeah, it's a pretty good beer. It's a little weird. Like, it tastes a bit... I mean, I know it's supposed to taste like donuts, but it kind of does taste like donuts, which is really strange. I am not in Deutschland. I am in America. However, Vanessa seems to be. Yeah. Not raining in Raleigh, huh? What am I drinking? Oh, I'm drinking this thing, JC. It is Cream by the Appalachian Mountain Brewery in Boone, North Carolina. This is a milk stout brewed with chocolate, local donuts, and local coffee. So, it's kind of weird, but it's delicious. Proceeds from every purchase support the revitalization of our communities, mountains, and rivers. So, you know, check out the AMB. They seem like good folks. Community, sustainability, and philanthropy. Anyway, that's what I've got going on today, is that. So, cleaning your Y Studio. Oh, man, I want a Y Studio. I especially want the desk pen. That's really cool, but they're really expensive for some reason. They need to come down a little bit on the desk pen. I'll totally get one. Hey, Tiante, you made it. And also talking. Look at you. At least I don't have to worry about glare from the window, because it is gross. It has been raining off and on, thunderstorms off and on all day. This poor dog has not been psyched about it, but she's kind of hanging out underneath my feet, and she doesn't seem to be shaking, which is good. Nope, she's pretty calm. So that's nice. It's not supposed to rain overnight, so that'll be all right. Bunch of new ink samples from Triangle Pen Club. Yeah, good. I hope so. It's a mouthful. Yes, that is true. What Montegrappas do I own? I own 0 Montegrappas. I don't have any. I've used a bunch, but I don't have any, actually. Donut beer, it seems like it would be gross, but really it just tastes like a... It tastes like a milk stout, but it's got a little bit of a mouthfeel of like donuts or something. I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Can you show us your ink collection? And my sample collection? I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff, but like maybe. I thought I owned a Ducali. I do not own a Ducali. That was just on loan from Kenro. They'll send things out every once in a while for me to try out, and I had that Ducali Grande. While I like that pen, I don't think it's one that I would use all that often, just because it is so big. It's a big pen, big pen. The nib was quite nice, but it was huge. Lots to drive so you can only listen. That's cool, Sister T. That is cool. As far as sample collection stuff, my ink actually lives in this case behind me that's got a table in front of it right now. Maybe next week, if I remember, I'll try to set it up so I can actually show y'all what's in the case. Samples, well, I have samples kind of everywhere right now, so I have like a bunch of these trays full of stuff. And some of them I have put little rings on the top of, which are pretty good. Oh yeah, Audrey has the Fortuna. That's right. I forgot about that. That's right. That is a Montegrappa. I'd totally forgotten the Fortuna was a Montegrappa now that I think about it. And I tend to put these on there when I get a chance. You just take a Q-tip and like a hole reinforcement. It's pretty good to do that. These are mostly Mont Blancs. Irishizuku and Organic Studio is what I think most of these are, actually. I'm going to be doing a bunch of these soon because I want to get back into trying like Irishizukus. Because they left kind of a bad taste in my mouth years ago, and I never really got over it, so I haven't tried very many. But, you know, I gotta get back into that. And here's a tray where I've actually completed all the little dots. How fun is this, right? Audrey Madison, are you related? Yes, Audrey Madison is my wife. That's right. We are sort of related, yeah. So anyway, these are all Robert Oster's. In fact, this is a whole tray of Robert Oster samples. Yeah. And so this is 50 of them. And I've got more elsewhere, but, you know, that's the way it goes. So I've got 6 trays of these here underneath this little shelf on my desk. And so that's where samples mostly live. Although I also have, come on. I also have a drawer over here. Come on, get in there. I couldn't put it back. I have this drawer right here. And this is like a mix of sample vials. Oh, I got a pen case in here. That's where that ended up. I've got a few little bottles in here. I've got my colorings in here, but mostly it's samples that are just kind of loose. I need to order, I don't know, a few more of those little trays. They're only like $4 or $5, so they're pretty good. Pretty cheap. I like that. Yeah. Let's see. What did I miss? I feel like I'm almost officially a pen friend. Just got my first actual catalog in the mail. Gold spot. Credit card shoved deep in the couch. Solid choice. Solid choice. How can I send you my address? Daniel, why do I need your address? You can send email to me at mike@inkdependence. That's this right here. That's my address. So that's how you can do it, Daniel, I guess. Let's see. Oh, you're not talking to me. Never mind, sorry. Celeste gave you so many bottles of the ink swab. Oh, that's nice, Sandra. Oh, for the PIF table. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Celeste tends to get a bunch of ink and then decides she doesn't really like it. Audrey is not behind me yet. As far as I know, she is still at work. So she probably won't be showing up in this live stream. Let's see. Should we save it for a moved? Should save it for a Mont Blanc Ariane Tropic Brown or a Parker Duofold? I actually don't know. I don't know what the Ren Tropic Brown is, but I have used the Parker Duofold, and that is a great pen. I don't know if it's worth the price. I don't have one, but I'd say whichever one calls to you more. I mean, they'll both be around, so you know, if you decide you don't like one of them, you could probably sell it off and get the other. Everyone loves Irishizuku. Yeah, I know, everybody but me. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm hoping to find a love for it, though. That'd be cool. That would be pretty cool. Here's a good idea. Vodka and soda. Vodka and plus cola. And it is really coming down out there. Audrey, maybe stay at work for a while. Trying to get your address to Vanessa so you could be German. Come early on Fridays at Pin Show Week. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a Pin Show Week. She gets to come home early because she's already worked like 14 days in a row. Yep. Super responsive to emails. I'm pretty responsive to emails, right? I think. Fighting the baby for the keyboard. Rouge Noir. Rouge Noir. Oh, those are cool. The thing about those is they're very small, so it depends on how you feel about small pens. They've got a nice weight to them, and the brown one is really pretty dope, but it is a very small pen and a heavy one, and it's got a metal section. So those things bug some people, but they are very nice pens, and those nibs are pretty cool. I haven't written with one, so I couldn't tell you, but they are cool pens. The Duofold, though, I really like that Duofold. It's pretty neat. Let's see. Being boring to drink Hogarden. Hogarden's just fine. Nothing wrong with that. Mont Blanc for the win. All right. Right on. Not going to ask who's drinking fast. If you go by Crazy Allen's Emporium, you should use sampler display. Oh, that's interesting. PCR is done. Now I need to run the gel. Good times. Enjoy that. Yeah, I'll check out your channel, man. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yep. I will close this. So I actually just posted a video on my channel a few minutes ago, probably 15, 20 minutes ago. And some folks were asking if that was me like not going to have a stream today. No, it's just because I screwed up. And there's like a little Easter egg at the end. And I forgot to put it in and messed it up. So I had to redo it. So here I am. Never seen me look so professorial? Is that because of the Pinatic shirt or the... I don't know. Oh, wiping glasses. Yeah, no, I just couldn't see. Yeah. Yep. Liver sausage. VCR for the win. Don't pour your gel too thick. True that. True that. Don't stab too deep with the pipetter. I've done both of those things. Ask Audrey. I'm sure I've ruined enough of her science. Hey, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it. As for like other ink stuff, I don't know. Let me show you underneath this this desk here. So this is my desk. I've got the Discord up for the BYOB Pen Club, and then underneath here I've got like this shelf I built to put my monitors on because they were just way too low. And so underneath there, where my keyboard goes, I can push the keyboard pretty far back under there. There's also a bunch of like ink and stuff that I need to review. Those are the things that are on deck right now. So that's what's coming soon, are things that are hiding under there in the dark. So, yep, that's my situation. Yeah, I know, right? I know. I may have bought some ink recently. Every pen show I've gone to, I think I've bought at least a bottle or two of ink, so, you know. It's the way it goes. It piles up. It piles up. Calla, how would you feel about coming up on my lap? Would you like that? People want to see you. Calla, wanna jump up here? Come on. Come on over here. Over here. Come on. Wanna jump up? Yeah, there we go. All right. As promised, this is Callaloo, the floof. There she is. I'm showing you the puppy right now. I was already on it. She's I forget how old she is. 2 or 3 years old, I guess. And my good buddies Francis and Adam got her. She's a canine good citizen. She's about 40 pounds. She's all kinds of mixed breed. She smells very nice. She's a little bit of a panter though. See all this action? All the time. So, yep. The dog is not mine. We are just dog sitting for her. My friend Francis's parents both died in like the same month this spring, and so she's been kind of responsible for setting up the memorial service and taking care of their house and all this kind of stuff. So they had to go to Canada for a few days, and they were hoping to get our dog sitter to take care of her, but she couldn't take her this weekend, and I didn't want this poor sweetheart to go and sit in a kennel all weekend. That seems bad. So Audrey and I took her in for the weekend. She gets along real good with Scraggles and the cats. Everybody is fine with Callaloo. The only thing about Callaloo is that she's afraid of thunderstorms, and she thinks she's a lapdog. So, well, she looks like you can only see her head, but she's aw, thank you. You're a sweet girl. She likes giving me head hugs. That's a thing for Callaloo. Yeah, she's a good girl. Anyway, so yeah, this is a Callaloo. Would you like to get down? You're licking your chompers a whole lot. Poor twitchy dog. You're okay. You're okay. All right, you want to get down? And you can sit under my desk again? No, you want to sit here? Okay, I'll let you. It's up to you, buddy. There you go. Come on. Calla. Callaloo. You can come back under here. Good girl. That's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yes. All right. Anyway, I have a dog foot warmer, which is nice. And she likes it. Anyway. So yep, there's the promised floof. She'll probably be back on my lap later, but I'm gonna let her sit under here while it's raining real hard. She does not like that. Poor girl. Scraggles, the little mutt, is probably still sleeping on our bed. And I was hoping that Scraggles would be a good example for Callaloo, and she would tell her, oh hey, there you go, the pendant. Nice. I was hoping that she would teach Callaloo not to be scared of rain and thunder and stuff, but it hasn't worked yet. She's only been here for a night, though. And it's not supposed to rain overnight, so she probably won't be as freaked out. Last night she was pretty freaked out. She kept like pacing around and trying to get under our bed, and she did get under our bed, which is kind of impressive. It's only about this tall. I don't know how she got under there. She's wormed her little way under there. Her mom is apparently part corgi, so I guess she can she can get under there. And she was like sitting in the bathroom in the water closet, and I put her blanket in there for her and turned on the overhead fan for like some, like the exhaust fan for some white noise for her. But I think she slept in the other bathroom last night, and that's kind of sad. So anyway, I didn't go to sleep until like 3 o'clock last night, and then I got up. I don't know, I kind of woke up at 7 this morning, which is way too early. So when Audrey comes home, I may take a nap. Friday naps is a thing, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So, anyway, that's the floof. The extra floof. There you go. Settle down, girl. Yep. So she's been sitting here underneath my desk with her head on my leg. So, and she just settled down. So she's a good girl. Yeah, 7 a.m. is too early. I guess Scraggles? I think Scraggles decided she had to go out this morning. So how do I feel about summer breaks? Do I like the free time? I do like the free time. I mean, I've been keeping myself pretty busy. So, you know, I'm teaching an online class this semester for summer. So, live stream the nap? No, that's creepy. So, I'm doing that. And so I've got some grading to do and, you know, that kind of stuff. When do I have to go to work? I don't actually have to go to work in the summer, which is really nice. I work online, so I can work or I teach online, so I can sort of work whenever. So that's good, but, you know, I've been like busy out in the yard. I actually didn't publish this picture, but let me show you what I've been doing out there right quick. So I've got this like long fence in my backyard, and we have red clay here. That's pretty much all that we have for soil. And so I've been double digging this. So this is the first step. And actually I'm out to past here now. I was doing about 6 foot a day until it started raining torrentially. You can't dig this Cecil clay loam stuff when it's raining or when it's real wet, because it's like concrete. So I've got to wait for this crap to clear up before I can do any more. But I've been planting plants. I've got so many plants in. I'm psyched about it. So I love summer. It's a great time of year. Although I got to say, my allergies have been wrecking me for the last 2 weeks. Just absolutely wrecking me. So if you can tell, my voice sounds a little hoarse. Actually, last week it totally gave out. And I was like, just sort of shout whispering the whole time. Live stream the class. Yeah. I actually was going to live stream my class last semester, but I can't get my YouTube account that's tied to my school to actually do live streaming from like a phone or something. I don't know why. I don't know why. Do you know why certain inks form froth so much? Yeah, it's got to be the surfactants. That's got to be right. Yeah. Yeah, we're on cleaner. Whoa. Isingol Oh, I see. Yeah, iron gall stuff. Form bubbles really quick. Yeah, there are a bunch of them too. Yeah, a lot of inks will make bubbles and stuff. It's not really a big deal. Jesse, I am a philosophy instructor. That is my real full-time job, so is what I do officially. Whoa, I seem to be frozen. There we go. It's better. Yeah, so I'm a philosophy professor. I teach mostly ethics, social political philosophy, applied philosophies of various kinds. I was a medical ethicist at a hospital for a little while in graduate school. You know, so that kind of stuff is my main jam. I teach a lot of business ethics. That's my main course. So, yep, that's what I do. At least that's my day job. There's a few color cards that I've had sitting around. I got to reorganize those. That's going to be a day job. So, you know. Studied philosophy and hated it. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. With the wrong professor or whatever, it could be bad times. But, you know. So many businesses lack ethics. Yeah, look, I know. I've only been doing it for like 10 years. So once the people that I've been mentioning, well, I guess I haven't been teaching it. Yeah, I guess. Once my people are getting up there in the ranks, I think it'll be better. My job is puppy hugs. Any puppy that wants a hug probably gets one. I'm a big fan. Hey, Hot Cup of Love, and welcome. You're welcome. Interesting times for a. Can I explain Zeno's paradox? I don't understand how it's a paradox, not the turtle Achilles one, the arrow of time. Let me refresh her on that. Right, quick. I don't keep up on all my paradoxes. There are a lot of them. Hating the love of wisdom. Well, you can hate studying the love of wisdom if it's taught wrong, I think. Loschmidt's paradox. Any process happens regularly in the forward direction of time, but rarely or never in the opposite direction. Decreasing. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. Sorry. Looks interesting, but I don't know what it is, actually. That's a reversal of symmetry. I almost don't know for the second last time. I don't know, man. Sorry, I can't do it. Not now, anyway. Maybe eventually. Oh, you got some nibs yesterday, huh? Nice. My business ethics class is mandatory for all of the majors in the business school. Yep. All of them. So it means I have a never-ending a never-ending source of students. They have to take it. So we offer a bunch of them every semester, probably 6 or 8 courses, and they all fill. So, you know. Let's see. Love philosophy and not study and get grades. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, Michael, Jim Morales do a SIG grind on non-FC pens. I remember you mentioning recently the Platinum C would be a good candidate. Got you thinking. So Michelle Rhine has, I think, a SIG on her C nib on a Platinum. Jim is not really supposed to do that for other pens, so not really. However, if you're at a show with him and there are other nib grinders, oftentimes he'll like tell them how to do it. I know he told or showed Mike Masayama how to pull it off, and that's who did Michelle's. But he doesn't really do non-FC pens. That's kind of, I mean, he's not supposed to. Yep, he is. That nib is tied to Franklin Christoph a bit. Yep. Workshop and explains Zeno's paradox next week. Yeah. I can never remember the names of paradoxes. I don't know why, but. Let's see. I'm going to look at a couple of these right quick. Oh, the arrow paradox. Here it is. If everything that occupies an equal space is at rest, and if that which is in locomotion is always occupying such a space at any moment, the flying arrow was therefore motionless. Oh, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, nah, it's kind of weird. That one's about how you divide up movement. Here's a more modern one if you want to talk about this arrow paradox a little bit. I was talking about this with a friend of mine, and he's an epistemologist, and he has a different view of this than I do. But so say you flip on a light switch. When you flip on a light switch, the light comes on, right? That's the thing that happens. So if I say something like, I turned on the light. Well, in one way, that's true, because I caused the light to be turned on by flipping the switch. The switch made contact between two bits of metal, probably, that allows current to flow. That current went to the light bulb lights. So what I did was I flipped the switch. And this Zeno's arrow paradox, what it seems to be, and this is my vague recollection, what seems to be happening is you're saying something like, you didn't turn on the light, you flip the switch. And that's the arrow is motionless, because if it's occupying a space, that means it can only be occupying that space at one time, because only one thing can be occupying one space at one time. And so if it moves, then it's occupying this space. It's not actually in motion, it's just occupying sequential bits of space. So that's like thinking like, well, either I flip the switch and I've turned on the light, or I flip the switch and then the light turns on. I'm either turning on the light or I'm not. And I think both are true, and different ways of understanding the same set of actions, I suppose. So it depends on how you break things down. I guess it's a question of like ontology or something, really. But like I said, I haven't looked at this paradox in a long time, so I could be wrong. Don't ask other philosophy professors, man. I don't know. So Anyway, there you go. There's some quick philosophy for you, if that's what you're into. What have I got around here that I haven't done yet? A man buys an iguana. I should totally buy an iguana. I know there was something else I was doing. Oh, I guess I should talk a little bit about this thing we did in Pin Club last week. So in Pin Club last week, we had our awesome ink swap. There are a few Pin Club members here. And what people do is they generally will bring either samples of a thing or they'll bring bottles of things, and there are sample vials into which you can make samples. So these are two that Audrey picked out, and she hasn't taken with her, or I haven't put them in pens or whatever. There's this one. This is Kingdom Notes Nipponia Nippon, which is an amazing red. It's a little bit like, it's actually a whole lot like a Rory, but super good red that she picked out. It's kind of hard to get a hold of. And then this one is one that we can't figure out what it is. It's a bung box ink. And it's something Harbor. My Google Translate could not tell me what the heck the other one was. So this is just something Harbor ? So bung box something Harbor, but it's a blue. Anybody who have one of these, it's something blue and it's a Harbor, maybe you can tell me what it is. Pretty well. 4 knowledge paradox. Mind bows an iguana. Oh, I see. You can also say that by changing the state of the switch, you generate a condition where the light can turn itself on. No, because the light doesn't do any action. The light is like static, right? So the light is a thing to which stuff happens. But, I mean, you know, whatever. Those are the kind of questions that, like, I think are interesting, but it's also not my main field of study. It's just not, like, I think they're fun, but it's not really my jam, you know? That's the way it kind of goes. I ended up getting a few ink samples as well. What did I do with them? I have hidden them very carefully. I actually have an ink sample and I have no idea what it is. So that's fun. I find my samples. There we go. Somebody handed me one of these samples at a show, and I want to say it was probably, might have been Baltimore or something, but it's this kind of cap, and it's got a red ink in it, maybe a pinkish ink. I don't know what this is, though. Nope, I don't know what it is. So anyway, if this was you that handed me a thing, let me know what it is. Somebody said it might be, my friend Jim said it might be Omas Bordeaux. I don't know why he would remember that, but there you go. You need to order one of those vial racks. I don't know why I didn't label it. I always label it, so I don't know what happened. It must have been somebody handed it to me at the show and I didn't have a labeler or something. I don't know. But that's the way it goes. When you're on a philosophy stream, the guy keeps talking about inks. Yeah, it's true. What else did I get? Oh, Sandra here gave me Colorverse Supernova, which I'm looking forward to. That looks like a really beautiful blue. And the rest of them, I guess I put in a pen rack because they're kind of missing. These other ones are things that are on deck. Like I've got Mont Blanc Irish Green, also from Sandra. I'm going to be doing this one soon. And some others. Yep. So, Brian, oh, you made it to the stream. Good, I'm glad. I am glad. Didn't post the link in Slack? I could have sworn I did. Oh, well here. Boom! It's in Slack. Yeah, sorry about that. I posted it everywhere else, just not Slack this time, I guess. Let's see, it's got a Rickshaw Solo case. Its size and exemplars on the website are not terribly helpful. Option for the medium, it just barely holds a Visconti Homo sapien. Oh, the Solo case, the little, the pen sleeves? Oh, yeah, that's too bad. You know, I bet if you contacted him and said it doesn't fit the pen you needed, I bet he would help you out. Mark is real good about that kind of thing, so... Jim will remember because he's part robot. I wish I was part robot. I need that. That's because I was reading Karen Barrett's theory of agental realism. One of her points is that nothing in the world is passive. Huh. I'm not familiar with that, but that's interesting. Those are file types and yellow caps you used, but it wasn't you, huh? Well, alright. Supernova is an awesome ink. I have it in my Sailor 1911 large Fresca. Cool. We talked about Evgeny's promise to not buy any new pens for the rest of the year. Did he do that? I haven't heard him say that. I would be surprised if that actually held true. Oh, I should mention my interview on the BYOB. So I was on the BYOB Pen podcast last week. You can check that out at byobpodcast.com or something. byobpenclub.com. I'll look it up. Here it is. It's byobpen.club. So, yeah, let me put that down here in the text box. Boom. Yeah, check me out here. I did it's nearly an hour long, actually, it turns out. Yeah, so I've got like an hour long interview with Jenny of the BYOB Pin Club. Hopefully I will be a guest on the regular old BYOB Pin Club, the official one, soonish. My name is in the hat, but it gets determined by random number generator. If you're interested in that sort of stuff, Brad Dowdy from the Pin Addict will be on there next week. Also, Brad Dowdy, I hear, will be in Houston this weekend at John Ghoul's in the Rice Village. So if you're in the Houston area, go check him out. Tell him that Mike, the Ink Dependence guy, says hi. We know each other pretty well. So yeah, go check that out. Thinkers of the ontological turn do really a good effort to challenge the idea that objects are passive. Yeah, good old... Wait, ontological? I don't know what ontological means. If it's different from ontological. You know, test out my case sizing and send them some updates. Yeah, do that. Stream offline? No, stream should be online. I'm getting kind of bad throughput, though, it seems. Like, it's... Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why. Sandra gave you an FC zipper pen case? Yeah, cool. Cool. I already bought a pen from co-host Michael. Nice. Let's see. Told me in Discord the Chewbacca pen is going to be the last pen I buy this year. Oh, that seems like bullshit. There's no way he's going to make that. For a year? Nah. Unique and unusual nibs that everyone should try. Should definitely get a music nib. I think that's an important thing to try. I would try a Waverly. I think those are really interesting nibs. I don't know. Ask Jessie how she's liking hers. I've got one on a custom 912. They were like an interesting upturned nib like this. Not quite a Fude, but close. Let's see. Dang, every time I scroll this, it scrolls a million times. So his year-long moratorium lasted 4 days. Dope. Sorry, hit it. Yeah, okay, good. The thing is, she got the philosophy part of Neil Bohr's physics and tried to put them into action. Yeah, it does sound interesting. Dude, if Jenny's going to buy another pen today... It was a really good interview. Thanks, Sandra. Also, check out the interview right before mine. But listen to mine first, because his is all, like, heartwarming and inspirational, and mine's just, like, some guys goofing around talking about bassoons and ska music or some nonsense. Franz, I put the address right here, BYOB Pin Club. If you type that in, you'll be able to find the podcast. It's right here. But you can't post links in chat, unfortunately. To win our bet. The Zoom. Oh yeah, try out a Zoom. I actually don't have a Zoom. I need to get one of those. Schaefer Targa has a slight Waverly point. So sometimes, I forget what those are called, but sometimes those Triumph nibs, if that's what it has, will have like an upturn to it, but it's not a Waverly exactly, but it might be. Pelican Steef nib for the vintage. What's a Steef nib? Architect and then throw it away. Oh man, savage. Not using it much. Yeah, I never use the Architect either. I can't use it. Oh, is a Steef nib a Waverly? Or is it Targa a Waverly? Interesting. Sounds cool. Oh, stenography Superflex double extra fine. That sounds intense. Tiger's a Waverly, huh? None of my Tigers have ever been Waverly. That's interesting. Let me look. I know I have a Targa around here somewhere. Well, I never use it because it keeps breaking. I don't know. I don't know where I put it. Maybe I pitched it in the bin of stuff I never use, because pen kind of sucks. There's Targa. No, I did not mean Target Waverly. Do we meet the new dog yet? Yeah, we met Callaloo earlier. She's currently curled up on my feet, and I don't want to disturb her. The rain has pretty much gone away, but the thunder and rainstorm has really been freaking her out. So I'm going to leave her be right now. You have a broad architect on your 3776 niece? Yikes. Huh. I don't know about a Targa with a Waverly unless it's custom or something. Interesting. I don't know, man. I believe you, though. Done by Dan Smith. Yeah, I've heard his are pretty good. Ralph is missing in action and somebody checked that he didn't drown the 55-gallon drum of ink. I hope somebody gave him a 55-gallon drum of ink. He does enough damage with a simple bottle. He doesn't need a drum. That guy. Somebody make him a pen that just hooks up to a 55-gallon drum of ink. We have to have like a pump on the top or something. Broad Architect on a... Actually, the last Architect I got done was actually on a Targa, strangely enough. And that stupid nib broke. Like one of the tines snapped off. And then my other Targa nib decided to start leaking around the inlay, so it gets ink all over my fingers. I'm just never buying a Targa again. They're kind of dead to me. Nathan from Noodler should sponsor Ralph. Yikes. You made Ralph a pen that holds 6.5 mils of ink. Good. Does it also have a massive cap for the Ragnarok nib? If you don't know the Ragnarok nib, Google it. It's a 7-tine monstrosity. Monstrosity. Does have a massive cap. That's good. Super Zimbo. I've seen pictures of some of the nib. I think Ralph's some former mad scientist and mainly have a black and white picture of him playing with lightning. That sounds about right. Nobody let Ralph play with lightning either. Has anyone tried Brad's Micro Architect? I have not. The only tiny architect like that I've tried is from Mark Backus. He does an extra fine architect sort of critter called the Blade Turk. Oh, 7-tine. Yeah, it is 7 nibs. Yeah, that's right. I've also had 4 hours of sleep and half a beer, so, you know. Notice I have a broad fish hook based on his fish hook find from a year. What's a broad fish hook? That sounds crazy. Just feed Ralph lots of caffeine and sugar, yeah. Have I tried Ralph's Epilogue nib? Which one's the Epilogue? I've tried, I think, all of them, but I don't know. You can get line variation with an italic, and it's much smoother. All other tricks I try to scratch, you don't have a weird writing angle. Yeah, you have to get an architect tuned for your hand, pretty much. Oh, a fish hook architect? That sounds intense. Yeah, I've just never liked them. I rotate my pen a little bit, and if you rotate even a little bit off of center, it just kind of sucks. It's like it digs into the paper and catches. It's not fun at all. I don't like it. See, I stay away from architects these days. I had one done, and that was enough. And then that one broke, so I can't even get rid of it. So all I have is the Blade Turk. And that one actually is pretty smooth, even though it's very, very small. Epilogue has fine normal writing and B upside down. So is it that the Concord-like one? Let me see if he has pictures. Let's see if he has pictures. He may. Trilogy, Eagle, King Cobra. He got some weird shit, man. What's this one? Oh, the Epilogue nib. Yeah, I have tried the Epilogue nib. If Jenny has one. And yeah, it's real nice. It's a really nice nib. And it writes in every direction. It's really impressive. Really good. 14K medium SIG is by far your favorite nib. Nice. I don't have any gold SIGs, but those SIG nibs are great. I gotta say, they are great. I want to get one of those double broad SIGs. That's what I want next. I want one of those. There's some people that have gotten experimental double broad SIGs, and they are awesome. Unfortunately, they're also gold, and I'm generally too cheap to buy the gold nibs, but for a double broad SIG, I might try that. Is Ralph an actual web page? I don't know. I was just looking at his Instagram, actually. I think he might. Although I can't seem to go back to it, so I don't know. I'd love to know how the architect nib got its name. My father was a professional architect, but I only remember him using rotring technical pencils. Oh, it got its name because it allows you to do very, very fine verticals and very wide side-to-sides. So it lets you do I don't know, thick lines and very thin lines. It's also known as a Hebrew italic or an Arabic nib or something like that, because they all need that kind of writing style, I suppose. I don't really know. He needs a better web presence. I don't know. So the problem with Ralph having a bigger web presence and selling even more nibs is he has to make more nibs, and he like sold out at Chicago, so he has nothing. So, yeah. Steel medium SIG really nice. Yeah, they are. They're really great. You mentioned Mark Backus before as well. Yep, I have. I like him a lot. Do you have any experience with this smooth cursive italic grind? I've got into italic handwriting lately and have a platinum C-nib laying around. A C-nib will let you do pretty much anything with it because it is a ton of real estate on the tip. So, yeah, I mean, go for it. Go for it, I would say. But yeah, everything, I've never had a bad nib from Mark Backus. And here's another thing about Mark Backus is if you don't like the way your nib writes and you get it back, he'll fix it. He's been great. That's what I've heard from pretty much everybody that has dealt with him, and me too. So, real good stuff. Have you ever had to send a sailor pin away for repair? Oh man, I've heard stories about people sending sailors for repair and it not going well. So, woof. I have no idea. Scratch the coating in your Sailor Ebony Wood Pro Gear. I was wondering how much it's going to cost me. I have no idea. I've only heard like maybe two stories of people sending stuff to Sailor for repair, and one of them was like a really bad experience, and the other one seemed like it was pretty run of the mill. So, I mean, I wish you the best, but I have no idea what it's going to cost. No idea, man. Sailor repair equals horrid experience. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Which sucks because you'd think they'd be better at that, but you know, I guess that's the way it goes sometimes. I don't know, man. All right, it is 4:48. I'm going to cut this off at 5 because frankly my voice can't handle it. Oh, man. I've got like sinus drain. It's very unpleasant with allergies right now, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this short. So I'm going to go for like another 10 minutes and I'm going to call it a day, but that's the way it goes. The Ebony Wood Pro Gear is pretty hot. Well, I might have given it, I don't know, I might have given it to somebody else. Well, I'm not going to take a nap until Audrey gets home, so that won't be until later. But especially the worst allergy season ever this year. I believe it, man. It is real bad. I have never had worse allergies, honestly. I've got some. Right now, I'm currently living on off-brand Zyrtec and fancy Flonase. And I'm still like, it's about time to get more Flonase going because, yikes, this is rough. The problem is my nose doesn't run. It just goes down the back of my throat, which sucks. So, burrito or pizza nap? I'm going to do a nap and then a pizza. Actually, I may have had a couple of pieces of pizza for lunch, but I will have more. Obviously, you're supposed to stay inside because of some weird allergy fever traveling around as well. That's real weird. I've never heard of allergy fever. That sounds weird. I don't know about that. But I've been working out in the yard, and I haven't stopped because this is the time of year where I get to do yard stuff. So I just kind of suffer through it, man. That's the way it goes. Hey, there's a Claire Rice here. Welcome, Claire. Basics for grace on nasal inflammation. It seems to be really good about the drainage stuff too, actually. It's not bad. But nothing's really putting a halt to all this stuff. And it makes my face feel a little bit weird. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Hay fever? I don't know, maybe. I guess that just means allergy, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm pretty done with this allergy season. I wish it would stop. Now it's been raining for a couple of days. I'm hoping it'll get better, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, happy Friday to Claire. Claire has the worst schedule, man. Whew. Just replied to your letter today. Oh, that's nice. A joy and a pleasure. Joy and a pleasure seeing you too. A joy and a pleasure. We tried Azel's. No, I have never even heard of that. And shots for you. Loratadine, Flonase, singular. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. No, I don't know that one. But I will Google it. Azelaste. Huh. Prescription needed. Well, I'd have to go to a doctor. But could be good. I don't know. I'm on allergy stuff all year long, so you know. Oh. Hexelzatine. Yeah, don't spray it like that. It's only gonna make it worse. Nah. No. Rain knocks a lot of this crap out of the air, which is nice. Doesn't make it worse. At least while it's raining, and then for a couple of days after, it's okay. But gotta hit autocorrect. Yeah, well, you know, it's the way it goes. Autocorrect for the loss. Dictionaries. Well, the dictionary doesn't know what you want to spell. That's the problem. Although my red truck was totally yellow not too long ago, and it now does look red again, so it is washed away a little bit. Oh, you're on allergy meds. Migraine-like headaches. Yeah, that does suck. Yeah. Although I just heard that the FDA approved for human use some fancy migraine drug. It's supposed to be wonderful. So, you know, that'll be cool. What's the deal with the FC Double Broads and Architects? Is there a time frame for release? It just depends on when they have nibs. The Architects are all done by Mark Backus, I believe, and so it's just he does a few and sends them to him. It's not like a regular nib for them. And the Double Broads, I think it's a normal nib for them. It just depends on what they've got. I have heard from Audrey that they're running a little bit low on nibs, but they're expecting a lot more soon. So hopefully those will be back soon. $7,000 a year, holy shit! Whoa, oh. Nope, no release. No Double Broads or Architects, huh? Are you getting rid of Double Broads? No, probably not. It isn't bad for the migraine meds or for generic. Yikes. Yikes. I'm glad my year-long one is just this stuff. And Zyrtec, this is off-brand Zyrtec that I get from BJ's, and it's great. $5,000 a month. Oh man. You just get a spinectomy. Yikes. I've thus far been fortunate enough not to have anything that's like real expensive drug-wise. But yikes. I know that kind of sucks. I had a buddy in graduate school who has like severe rheumatoid arthritis. He was very young, so... Oh, did it say SIG Double Broads? I don't know. I think he was just talking about regular Double Broads and Architects, but I don't know. I didn't know Jim made the Architect. I thought it was a Bacchus thing, but that's cool. Bacchus is making something for y'all, right? Oof. Yikes. Oh, before insurance. Well, that's a little bit better, I guess. Fixing to start sneezing on cam here. Talking about all these allergies. Woo. Just to replace your EpiPens. Yeah, Audrey got EpiPens. They weren't too bad. Yeah, see, I thought Double Broads were always on the website. Yeah, go check them out. They are all only in gold, though. That's too bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, surgeries are always bad times. I mean, my dad just had to replace a hip, and that was like 30 grand. So, gracias. Oh. Oh. Had to get my foot off under the dog. My foot is asleep. Pin show perk as well, even more limited. Probably it's easier to do at a pin show, but it really just depends. Have Ralph weld a piece of hex wrench to a nib. I did see something crazy. Oh, Fude. That's what he was doing for them. The Fude nib. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jim is kept busy enough doing nibs, so time out to grind extra things is probably not in the cards for a little bit. But we'll see. They can only give you what they have in stock. That's the thing. He's like, he feels the medalist from Ralph. Are you clued in? Oh, I think he just loves doing it. It's just like a fun engineering problem for him, basically. He's like, what can I do with a nib? Can I make that happen? And I think it's kind of cool. So good for him. He's doing good stuff, man. Yeah, if somebody suggests the thing to Ralph, he'll probably do it. That's Ralph's gig. Yep, for sure. "35-degree left foot oblique cursive italic." I feel like you're just making up words there, man. I do have a real extreme left oblique. Let me see if I can find it. I have a bunch of these little nib torpedoes. One of them has a nib in it for sure. It's a Christoph nib. This has got to be it. Yeah. Look at this guy. I don't even know if my camera will focus on it. You probably can't even see. This one cuts off. It's a left foot oblique, but it is an extreme left foot oblique. I can get it in front of my shirt. You can't see it. I think I might have had him make it a little bit too extreme. I might need him to round it out again or something. I don't know. I haven't been using it this week. A little bit. Ralph needs a cosmetic surgery. Look like Marty Feldman, and he really started doing surreal moves. It could be. I don't know. Goodness. Snurfling all over the place here. All right, final questions, y'all. You have them, drop them, or else I'm going to turn the stream off and go and use some Flonase and blow my nose until I can breathe a little bit. To the right, I might try right foot oblique. Oh, you rotate right, weird. All right, Audrey, finished up and come home. It's quitting time. The whistles go woo. Yeah, you should definitely try right foot oblique if you rotate to the right. I didn't even think of the Marty Feldman Frankenstein movie and start screaming blue shirt. Feel better. Man, I'm going to try. I just need these trees or grass or whatever the hell it is to stop spewing their nonsense into the air. Because, yikes. But, yeah, hopefully you should drive safe. It's finally stopped raining. It's probably going to start raining again, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Triangle Pin Show is coming up. That's true. So if y'all are in the area of the Triangle, definitely come to the Triangle. Have I tried the grinds from FP Nibs? I never have. No, I don't even know if I've ever actually been to the FP Nibs site, now that I think about it. I just haven't done it. Igor. All right. Nice nib work for pretty cheap. Yeah, that's good. I've heard they're pretty cheap. That's true. Are you buying the Triangle Pin Show? I have no idea. I bought a lot of stuff at Chicago, and I didn't really mean to. So we'll see. I'll see. I don't think I need anything right now. I feel like I've got enough. I may just hang out. I don't know. The helm. Yeah. Oh, man. Good stuff. All right, folks. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for hanging out with me and Callaloo, the temporary dog floof here. And I will see y'all later. I have more reviews coming up soon, that kind of stuff. Pens, paper, ink, bags, I hope. And I'll see y'all later on. So y'all have a safe weekend. Spay and neuter your pets. Think about what you put out in the world, make it a better place. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.